I'll throw Kux a message in case he wants in on it. But we'll start off with some Pashi versus Scrub Killa. Cuxer's online, but I'll message Kux and see if he wants to join later. We'll see what Pashi versus Scrub Killa looks like. I'm very interested to see this one. So Pashi versus Scrub Killa. Probably gonna ask these boys to do a best of 3 or just 3 games, so we can get lots of games on stream. I've just messaged Kux, and Kux says he agrees he wanted private ones. So this will be interesting. Pashi historically has a pretty bad kickoff for ones, but oh, got a little bit of lag there. But he does well in other aspects of the game. The reason Pashi backflipped right there is so that he could collect that boost in the mid. If he front flipped through that shot, he would have actually not been able to recover in time to pick up the boost. A bit of a risky aerial there by Pashi. Oh, Scrub might not score. Okay, he did. Scrub nearly front flipping into the ball. Their pictures match the team colors. They do actually. Very good point. Can I save the replays and upload? Nah, not really. You're gonna get ruined, but hey, it's practice. Well, Greasy, if you want to play on stream against Kux, then let me know, because I'll give some feedback on you. I mean, Kux is a really top player right now. Not many people can beat him. Pashi with a bit of a wild flick. Scrub Killa should be able to get a goal here. Nearly belly flops the ball and just doesn't get it out quick enough. Most of the time that I see Pashi versus Scrub, Pashi controls the ball most of the time. Scrub Killa is quite happy to just sit back and let Pashi do his thing, and he tries to play reactively. Yeah, Scrub just reading that one very well. He knew that Pashi was going to shoot near post, collected the ball. It's a good challenge by Pashi though, good early challenge. Alright, so we'll get Greasy versus Kux on stream after this one, then we might do like the winner plays the winner. Oh, what a save by Scrub, well done. Getting that safety to the side is really important. He's still under attack though, and I don't think Pashi made the right choice there. Getting a shot at the near post would have probably been superior to a fake. Oh dear, Scrub's tilted. Pashi overturning into that shot though, and not getting the double flick. There's a lot of small mistakes coming in here. Pashi could have just aerialed into the open net, but he overturned and had to side flip into the ball, so he missed his power shot and missed the target, and then he missed his flick when he went for the recovery shot. So actually a whole multitude of mistakes by Pashi right there, after Scrub's complete whiff on the ball. Scrub really should have been punished for the complete whiff, but 2 mistakes in a row by Pashi, leaving an open net for Scrub to roll into. And it does look like the Pashi just attacking and Scrub Killa defending is going to be the start of this game. Another really nice piece of near post defending by Scrub. That is not easy to do, because Pashi, what he does is he fakes to like take the ball across the net. He pretends to dribble across the net with the ball, and then he backflips to like redirect the ball a second time. So he's cutting across the net first of all to take the ball, looking like he's going to take it far post. Then he backflips to flick it into the near post. But Scrub is just sitting on his near post because he knows that Pashi's going to try that. It's a move that Marky Duda kind of popularized against. It was actually against Scrub Killa that Marky started doing that, because Scrub Killa was so good at like lunging across the goal and defending his far post, his upper far corner of his goal, that Marky started just faking to go far post and flicking it into the near post upper corner. Of course, shout out to Scrub Killa for using the name We Dumb Girls. This is in fact Scrub Killa playing Scrub Killa of Crown and Jewels against Paschy90 from Mocket. He's using the We Dumb Girls name that the Pash accidentally called out on stream during Rocket Royale. It looks like Pashi's having a hard time getting the ball past Scrub though. Every single time that Pashi shot on net, barring the 2 times that he actually just straight misplayed, Scrub's just reading what he's doing and getting saves. And Scrub controlling the boost pretty well also. He's making sure that he always has enough boost to attack or to defend against Pashi. Oh man. Pashi's just getting beaten. Every time Scrub has shot, it's gone in. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. What bitrate am I streaming at? 3500, Sony. 3500. 60 FPS, 720p. But yeah, Pashi is currently ranked 1 in the leaderboard. But obviously, ranked games and private games are very different. And obviously this is a bit more of a high pressure situation because we have 444 people watching. Well done by Scrub. Pashi's just not getting clean hits on the ball. There's been about 3 goals from Scrub that are just as a result of Pashi not hitting his power hit. Yeah, 3500 is the maximum bitrate for Twitch. It absolutely is the maximum. Can I save the replays and upload them? Nah. I just upload YouTube videos, dude. So Pashi might try and land underneath the ball. Oh, he did it. But Scrub had a good read on that one. Scrub had to back off a little bit initially because Pashi could have continued the air dribble into the top of the net. But Pashi knew that if he did that, Scrub would just attack him on the net, on the goal line, and counterattack. So he tried to catch the ball by flying underneath it. Scrub just a little bit slow there. He thought that Pashi wasn't going to recover. The video stats were saying something like 7k. Well, now the maximum bitrate is 3.5k. Do I think I'll ever reach over 1.1k viewers again? Yeah, probably. But a bit of a late game comeback here by Pashi. He's not getting rinsed in kickoffs like I thought he might. Looks like he's been getting round the ball fairly well, attacking it from the goal side. It always feels pretty risky when you go round the ball like that and hook round it on the kickoff. You feel like you're leaving your net wide open, but in actual fact you're not. You're actually defending your goal quite well. That's a good look back by Pashi right there. He knows he has to be aggressive. We're going to see some shots and some aggressive plays by Pashi at the end of this game. Because he is running out of time. Scrub Killa should have it in the bag though, with his defensive play style. It's been fairly controlled aggression by Pashi, but a couple of mishit balls were the difference in this game. In particular, the one time that Scrub Killa completely whiffed on a double jump hit, Pashi should have scored, but by not scoring he actually gave Scrub a counter attack, so it turned what would have been a 2-1 lead for Scrub into a 3-0 lead for Scrub. We'll just keep some variety on the go here, just to let you guys see different styles, different players, different matchups. Obviously, the more these guys play against each other, like if we saw 3 games, we might see Scrub Killa win 3 games, but then they might play another 5 games after that and Pashi might win them all. Because as you play 1v1, sometimes what happens is one player will start to figure out the other player, and you'll have like a wave of games go to that player, then the other player is losing, will figure out another thing, and it'll swing back in his favor. So 3 games is not that much of a sample size. All we can take from this is like currently, at the start of this series of games, we'll be able to see how these players match up against each other before they have a chance to like start evaluating each other's play. Initially though, Pashi's doing some fantastic kickoffs here. Very, very solid on the first 2 kickoffs, going even with Scrub. And we will be watching most of the game from Pashi, just because he is the aggressive player for the most part, and that means that he is the one dictating the play. Here Pashi just look how close Pashi is. He's just too close to Scrub Killa right there, not respecting the shot over his head. Not respecting the shot over his head. And Scrub Killa winning the boost race right there. Pashi's going to probably pressure the ball anyway. Not going to go in his favor though. At some point, you have to stop pressuring the ball. And I feel like the point for Pashi to stop pressuring the ball was after this initial hit. He shouldn't go in for that second touch in the wall, because really, all he's winning there is, well, the only situation that he's winning is if he hits the ball and Scrub gets no touch at all. How do you defend from Pashi's position there? You don't go so close. If Scrub Killa still has his dodge, because Scrub Killa did a sort of a delayed dodge to launch the ball in to the net over the top of Pashi's head. It was sort of like, kind of like the same thing that would happen if it was an air dribble. Like, Pashi trying the same thing, but look, Scrub turned just soon enough to get back to his goal in time. Very, very good defending by Scrub Killa though. Like, really exceptional defending. Scrub Killa always looks at his best when he's defending against Pashi and Marky. I'm not sure what Pashi did here, he just kind of turned the wrong way. I'm not sure why. Oh. For some reason, Pashi thought Scrub was going to dribble the ball down the line, but his net was just wide open, so... This is Scrub Killa's favourite kickoff now. He's actually won it so hard that he can't score. That's pretty funny. He actually wins it so hard to the left that he can't score with it. Oh, that's a very nice floor pinch by Pashi. Very well done. He baited Scrub in with that, and he does get the counter attack. Very, very well done. Very risky, but well done nonetheless. Scrub Killa just couldn't get there in time. Pashi with the floor pinch to save it. Yeah, again we see Pashi aggressing with no boost. Pashi's completely boostless right now, or at most 12, but he knows that some of the time Scrub Killa is just going to miss, so he sticks around. He just puts on the pressure. If Pashi isn't here, Scrub Killa doesn't have to go for a hit here, he can just let it fall off the wall and collect it. But because of Pashi's presence, he's forcing a play from Scrub in a kind of awkward position, so just sticking around there with no boost forces the misplay from the young Scotsman. Oh, again, Pashi a little bit off his line when he's shadowing. Yeah, he's just a little bit far off his line, and let's see. It was going in. I wanted to see if that was going in. I really do like Scrub Killa's Esper play though. I think he suits this car very well. Notice how Pashi didn't go for a bounce dribble on that first bounce because it would have been too high and Scrub Killa would have had an easy interception. Pashi wanting to keep the ball bouncing nice and low so that he can space the ball, like he can control the space between him and Scrub Killa. If he had bounced the ball forward on that first bounce, it would have bounced too high and Scrub would have intercepted. So good play by Pashi, just driving forward and not hitting the ball, waiting for one additional bounce before going for the hit. Okay, Pashi a little bit boostless here. Good hit though. Notice how he catches the ball with the side of his car, both so he can front flip to get momentum back into his defensive line, and also so he can hit the ball in his direction that he wants to be moving in. Open net miss. That could be very important. Backflip challenges are very risky. Oh, and an open net miss by Scrub this time! These players both trading open net misses right here. And now Scrub Killa trying to dribble the ball back into his defensive corner, but Pashi was going to beat into the ball. Scrub Killa realized that, took the boost in the opposite corner. Alright, Pashi's going to control the boost here. Scrub Killa's actually just given him the whole pitch of space. That's a risky move. Again, Pashi doesn't want to bounce this ball too high. Very nice air dribble by Pashi. This is the danger of giving a player like Pashi so much space to play in. Like Scrub just giving Pashi so much of the pitch to play in. It was definitely a savable air dribble. But that's probably working enough of the time for Pashi to go for that shot occasionally. Going for another air dribble will probably be risky, because now that Pashi has shown that he's willing to take that risk, Scrub will be more ready to defend against it. Very nice. Just pre-jumping there is Pashi to get Scrub to back off slightly. And then Scrub Killa tried to turn around and go for the ball when he realized that Pashi had done a fake jump. But Pashi actually recovered in time. He flew back down to the ground and popped it a second time. Oh man, Pashi, that additional front flip almost screwed him over. Oh, Scrub Killa just stole the boost. Pashi's boostless. That should be in. Yeah, that's the risk of aggressing when you have no boost. Pashi completely out of boost right there. Scrub Killa barely nipping in and stealing the mid boost from him. Who won the previous game? Pashi is 1-0 down in game, Scrub Killa taking game 1. Oh, Pashi leaving his net open, being a bit cheeky, taking the scenic route back to goal, trying to get the side boost. I don't think he realised that the ball was actually bouncing so far in the middle. Scrub Killa taking a quick glance at Pashi's positioning, realising that the net's wide open. Easy decision. I just found some chocolate on my desk, so I ate it. Delicious. Let's see what happens here. I'm not expecting Pashi to jump off the wall with this. Oh, Scrub is on the wall. What? That is a very strange decision by Scrub Killa. I guess Scrub Killa is trying to go up the wall to take Pashi by surprise, but he's never winning that race. And then he realizes that he wasn't winning the race and he tried to get back to defense. He nearly made it. Desk chocolate is your favorite? Well, I was eating some Aero earlier, but then I dropped a bit, I guess. So I just ate it because I like chocolate. Old chocolate. It's like at most an hour old and it wasn't melted. I mean, my desk is clean. I clean my desk. Pashi with a fake kickoff. Very nice. I think more players should do that. You'll notice how he front flipped forward to make it look like he was going for the face off. And then he just backs off and collects the ball after Scrub hits it to him. Hey BG, thank you for the host. Hope you had a good stream. I noticed that your title was last stream from Korea. Moving back to NA. Looking forward to meeting you and everybody else at the LAN, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Like toilet chocolate. Yeah, exactly. Decent challenge by Scrub. He did a good hitbox in that 50-50. So all Pashi has to do is not lose a goal. He's got the game in the bag. No risks. Oh dear, Scrub with the accidental double jump. Oh well, that's a bit of a gift there. Scrub accidentally jumping twice. He didn't mean to do this. He meant to front flip. Oh dear. Oh well, that's probably game, unless Scrub Killa can get a kickoff goal. How come HeyBG hosts me every stream? HeyBG's my biggest fangirl. He's a 27-year-old married man fangirl. Bang. Beautiful. Oh, missed. Oh well. This one can go on YouTube, so we're 1-1 in games. We'll play one more game of Pashi versus Scrub, then we'll get Greasy and Cuxer in. I don't know if Cux and Greasy are already playing ones. Looks like they're not. It looks like Cux and Greasy are just waiting. Just check Cux's game state. So 1-1. Pashi looked mostly in control of the midfield play last game, but Scrub Killa, you know, had some nice counter attacks and oh, the good boost steal, I believe. No, actually, Pashi got that boost apparently. Oh well, it's difficult to tell sometimes who gets the boost. That's a very, very forward hit. Pashi realizes that and has to go for a second touch to prevent Scrub from just intercepting it for free. Good boost steal by Pashi though on the way out, and he's going to back off. He wants more space to play with. Fake jumps again from Pashi. Notice that front flip play by Pashi. The reason he's doing that as opposed to double jumping, because a lot of players will try and get under the ball and double jump to pop it over their opponent. But the reason why front flipping is superior to pop the ball is because your recovery time is much quicker. Pashi, very, very short recovery time after that front flip. But we'll see if Pashi can actually hit his shots this game, because if he keeps doing things like this, he opens up the counter attack for Scrub. I think the two biggest mistakes that Pashi's made so far has been not respecting the long shots from Scrub. One time we had Pashi just leaving his net wide open, and Scrub Killa said thank you very much and just shot it in. Two other times he was just too close to Scrub Killa. But Scrub Killa on the other hand is just getting a little bit out-controlled. Pashi's ball control is just better than Scrub's, so Pashi's just controlling the ball. Oh, that save though! Scrub's goalkeeping is just next level against dribble plays. I love you too, Brinksers. Is Gambit out of IBP? I'm not sure if he's out or if he's just taking a break. It's a very nice ground shot by Pashi. Scrub Killa realized what was happening, but it's so difficult to defend against that ground shot. Because look at Pashi's car. From what Scrub sees, Pashi's car is barely behind the ball, but actually we see from Pashi's perspective that he pulled away from the ball a little bit, just ever so slightly, and then he got a cheeky little run up, slammed the ball in with a diagonal front flip, which is usually the best way to approach the ball. In ground shot with the Octane is a diagonal front flip. Alright, so there's the equalizer, a bit of an inconsequential one. I feel like just a bit of a weird one. Scrub Killa didn't actually put a very good hitbox in that ball, but Pashi didn't predict Scrub to hit the ball in field. Hitting it in field like Scrub just did is quite risky. So Pashi thought Scrub would take a more safe route, hit it down the line of the wall. I feel like Scrub could have stolen Pashi's boost there. I don't think Gambit officially left, I think he's just taking a break. in competitive Rocket League. I don't know though. I don't know the ins and outs of this. Oh, Scrub with another very good challenge. Takes the lead, even though Paschy said the majority of the ball control. Scrub with a very good challenge right there. He just waits for Paschy to pop the ball once. Realizes that Paschy's popped it too far forward for Paschy to follow up again. That's what the fake kickoff looks like from Scrub's point of view. Notice how Paschy makes it look as if he's going to go for the ball and then he just backs off. Very good positioning by Paschy right there. Notice how he just put his car right in line with the ball. When the ball's above your head, there's actually a line that shows where the middle of the ball is, down to the ground, if you can't see where the circle on the ground is. But yeah, I'm not uploading these replays. The VOD will be on Twitch, the video will be on YouTube. You can watch it from there. I'm a blank. Thanks, dude. I appreciate the criticism. I'll keep that in mind. So Scrub Killa giving up the possession, but for the most part he's been defending quite well. So the difference right here, last time we saw Paschy pop the ball forward like a small distance like that, Scrub was much closer, so he could just turn and intercept the ball. But that time Paschy barely hit the ball forward and Scrub decided to go forward. I think Scrub was trying to mind game Paschy a little bit. He thought Paschy was going to take a heavy touch, so he just aggressed very early, but Paschy didn't do what Scrub expected. Yeah, Paschy just not goal side on his flip. Not getting round the ball and hooking it into the left side of the field like he should have. Oh, the mind game. Beautiful by Paschy. The only way that he can score here is with the mind game. Scrub Killa should realize that. Look where Scrub Killa's car is. Scrub Killa's car is literally in the way of Paschy's line to goal. He didn't need to flip to the side. He just had to flip at the ball, and there's literally no way Paschy can get the ball in his net with one touch. But Paschy realizes the only way he's scoring is with a fake. Oh dear, overt aggression again. Paschy's leaving his net open a ton of times this game. I think Paschy just shouldn't be turning like this. I don't know what he's doing here. It's a massive misplay. He says what a save in the chat. That's probably the worst piece of defending we've seen in all the games that we've seen between these two guys. That was just awful. Left his net so open. Like he wasn't even close to being ready to defend that shot. And he wasn't even close to challenging the ball either. He just drove underneath the ball and said, whoops. Why did Scrub get that on target? What a save by Paschy though. I honestly don't know how Scrub managed to get that on target so fast. Delayed flick. Paschy not ready for that. I was talking to Scrub about delayed flicks at the weekend. Like he just does a jump and then air rolls forward into the ball and then flicks it. Beautiful delayed flick. If you're struggling with your flicking ability, be sure to just air roll slightly in the direction of the ball and then flip, and you're more likely to hit it. Paschy with it all to do now. He's done some really shoddy defending this series. Scrub Killa's ball challenges have just been better timed, which leads to a lot of open net finishes. Scrub Killa is very quick. You need to go really fast to beat Scrub to the ball. How do you save that delayed flick? Well, you have to like read what Scrub is doing. But it looks like Scrub's going to take this game. He knows he doesn't actually have to do anything at this point. He just has to control the ball, not let Paschy score 3 goals. It's actually almost better. If Scrub can avoid 50-50s and risks at this point, that's perfect. Because like a 50-50 can lead to a goal for Paschy, then a goal can lead to another kickoff goal. Good challenge by Scrub. He's just reading Paschy very well. He knew what Paschy was going to do there. He realized Paschy was going to take a touch forward, and he just went into that zone, intercepted the play. Yeah, so that's going to be game. Paschy, like for the most part of game 1 and 2, controlled the midfield play, but this game that has not been the case. Paschy has been giving up possession quite easily. I don't know what Scrub was doing there though. That was never a scoreable angle. Oh dear. Paschy just not enough boost to make a play happen. There were some very good goals by Paschy, but it just looks like when it comes to defending against the other player, Scrub has the better of Paschy slightly, at least in these games that we've seen. It is a small sample size, so we can't make a judgment. Definitely close games, where games 1 and 2. Oh, are we going to get a teamwork goal? Maybe not. I think Paschy was trying to help Scrub score there. But good games regardless, by Pashi and Scrub. Let me throw Cuxer and Greasy some invites and see if they are ready to go. Greasy's renamed himself I'm an Absolute Painting. Good games though, good games. It looks like game 3, game 1 and 2 were very close. Scrub was defending well enough to stop Pashi's attacks. Apart from game 2 where Pashi, you know, had some very good finishes, especially with the ground shots. But then game 3, Scrub's challenges were just too good. Scrub's asking if he can cast it. Do you guys want Scrub to cast this? Every time that Scrub casts with me, we end up not talking about the games at all. So if you guys want an analytical cast, you probably don't want to get Scrub in the cast, but if you want a bit of banter, maybe that's what you guys are after. What do you reckon? I'll let you guys decide. Scrub Killa cast or not?